Next is the men's doubles, the number 4 seeds, Ong Yu-sin and TPE, very much one of the informed pairs of Malaysian doubles these days, up against very informed pair, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, the Chinese Taipei pair, who of course were winners last week in Japan. Looking at the men's doubles draw, well, look at those names. There's so many pairs that can make it all the way to the end. Alfie and Alianto, the world number ones and number 1 seeds, taking on Chang and Wu up top. There's qualifiers. It's going to be a tough match for them. Kang Min-hyuk and Seo Seung-jae, very effective pair. The number 8 seeds taking on Go and Izuddin, another Malaysian pair that have been doing well of late, only recently reformed as well. Then, of course, our match, Ong Yu-sin and TPE, and the winner of this will play another qualifier, or Koga and Saito, the bottom half of the draw. Officials now making their way on to court 1. And the players are ready to enter the arena.
And from Chinese Taipei, please welcome Li and Wang Chi-Lin.
So, the players making their way on to court 1. Olympic champions, of course, Wang Chi-Lin and Li Yang. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics, men's doubles. Saying that, though, they have had a middling kind of 2023 so far with respect to that win, of course, last week in Japan. There was also a 3rd finish in Canada recently, the western side of the HSBC BWF World Tour, the US Open and Canadian Open. Good 3rd spot there. Very similar conditions actually here too, the Canada Open, so maybe. But this is going to be a tough match for them as we get ready for the coin toss. And as you can see, look at that head-to-head, 4-3. The last meeting was in Japan, and that went to 3 games. So this could be a thriller in Sydney. And as for Ong Yu-sin and TPE, the world number 7s, the 4th seeds, actually one of the most successful pairs or players in this morning session here on court 1, looking for their 6th quarterfinal. They were 3rd in Taipei, the Swiss Open, now quarterfinalists in Singapore, the Malaysian Masters, the India Open, and the Malaysia Open as well. So it's been a good year for them, but they haven't been able to break through and pick up a big win. 28 years old now, Ong Yu-sin, from the southwest coast of Malaysia, Malacca. They have been as high as 6th in the world with his partner TPE, and that was June this year as well. So bouncing around 6 and 7. Seo born down south, just right next to Singapore. Johor, Malaysia. They're fast and they do take chances. That's what they're going to have to do here. That was their first result this week. Adam Dong and Nil Yakura from Canada in 47 minutes, 20-22, 21-6, 21-14. It's a tough match for them. Still came through. As for Li Yang, 27 years old, born in Taipei, has been as high as world number 2. That was back in September of 2022. As I said, quiet year for them in terms of wins. Chi-Lin, 28 years old, also sharing that. But yep, Olympic gold medalist, bronze medalist at the World Championships a couple of years before that. They've also performed well at the Asian Games and the Asia Championships. 11 titles between them. That's another Malaysian pair that they beat to get here. Azrin Ayub and Tan Wee Kyong, 57 minutes. So both pairs have dropped a game already this week. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Just get yourself steadied and ready. Xian Lim, the umpire for this one. joined by our service judge, Dennis Law.
Ready to play.
Now, neither pair have actually won the Australian Open, but of course it was final for Ong and Teo last year, runners-up to Liu Chen and Wu Zhuan Yi, the defending champions. Of course, that was when the Australian Open was still at Super 300, upgraded to Super 500 status this year after 3 seasons at the 300. Great to see that evolution and progress in terms of tournament. Will they make another final? Well, it all depends if they can get past the Olympic champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Ong Yu Sin, TPE, Malaysia. And on my left, Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, Chinese Taipei. Ong Yu Sin to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Love all. Correction. TPE to serve to Wang Chi-Lin. Love all. Play.
Good pressure at the net.
One
Kick
love.
this off. Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over, 1-all.
.6'1", Wang Chi-Lin. It's good to have in a doubles partnership, someone with a bit of height. Really get over the shuttle, start forcing the issue. That's what he does, and he does well.
Service over, 2-1. Three-one. Ready.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Stand over.
Take by Li Yang.
Fault.
It's pushing the defense on Yu Sin. It is a tough
Yes.
challenge when you know your opponents that well. You just played last week, of course. You're kind of expecting it. All gets very nervous and edgy
4-1.
on the service area. Those early points, but Ong and Teo have done well to craft out a 4-1 lead so far. Big shot
Service
from Li
over,
Yang at the back.
2-4.
Well, it's like he had all the time in the world, Ong Yu Sin, to get up and fire that down. Good
Service
angle on that.
over, 5-2. Fault.
Nicely read by TPE.
6-2.
Just see in the background another Malaysian pair playing. Ji, if I'm right, TPE.
7-2.
All four courts here at the Key Center now in action. Day 3 gets well underway. 7-2. Wonderful winner from
Service over.
Sin set up that point well.
3-7.
So a chance for Lin Wang to start cutting into this lead. As you can tell from those screams, already some fans. Good attendance here at the
4-7.
Centre. I'm sure that's only going to get more and more as we move through the week. And that was an open backcourt to
Service
aim
over.
at
8-4.
for Li Yang. Just finding a bit of trouble from mid-court, both Wang, Chi-Lin and Li Yang. Netting a great deal, or at least more than their opponents right now. So that lead still intact, 5 points.
Wang, Chi-Lin ready.
And clip the net, this time works
Service
for them.
over. 5-9. Service over.
It's been all about
10-5.
explosive power from the Malaysians so far. They've been pouncing on these points. How about that for a serve?
11-5 interval.
Sneak by everyone. So to the first game interval, and it's comfortable stuff so far for Teo and Ong. 11-5 up.
Dia punya game masih sama, dia tekan kita lah. Tekan kita ini kita pakai skill. Pakai skill, pakai soft skill. Skill, lari. Okey. Kita kena pakai ini berani untuk main skill lah. Nanti berani main skill, then so start dia main depan. Jadi, you ada peluang main depan, dengan dia tunggu lagi. So you main dengan dia depan, main skill. Okey. Belakang kita bila tekan kita sabar. Okey.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Players back on court now for this second phase of game 1. Ong and Teo, absolutely no delay in coming back. They want to pick up where they left off.
11-5. Play.
Try and bag this first game. Nice return. Wang, Chi-Lin.
Service over. 6-11.
Nice pick up off the net court. Wonderful angle picked out by Wang.
7-11.
And that's what Ong and Teo have been doing really well. They've been keeping it really flat into mid-court.
12-7.
They've been forcing their much taller opponents to crouch defense from mid-court. That's been causing a few problems as it is. But they've also been finding
Please
some good
welcome on
angles
to court
through
four,
their
mixed
opponents.
doubles. Go,
into the
Sun,
backcourt.
Butt, and Lei, Shimon, Jimmy
There again,
from
really
Malaysia
flat.
versus Hiroki Midorikawa.
Lift came back a bit high there.
Service over. 8-12.
Chi-Lin just on hand to finish it off.
Go, Sun, Butt, and Lei, Shimon, Jimmy from Malaysia. And Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito, Japan.
Oh, great angle. So Wang Chi-Lin beginning to find his range. Ambitious. That hip defense from Ong Sin.
10-12.
And all of a sudden that 5-point lead suddenly down to 2. Some good hustling from the boys in blue.
Fault. Service over. 13-10.
Oh, that was an important point indeed for Ong and Teo. Just a little reminder to Lin Wang as to how hard it is to claw back that lead. It's a good combination. First the defense, and that shot there by Zhou Yi worked out very nicely. Rotation by the Malaysians. A little bit confused at the end there.
Service over. 11-14.
Well, if you're going to be a successful pair these days, you really have to have absolutely everything. The reflexes, the ability to read the game, the movement, defensive movement, of course. And structure it together into that winning formula. So back up to 4 points in Ong and Teo, the world number 7s. Looking good so far in this first game. Well, that might be an injury. No, I think it's just a white down.
Thank you, players. On court.
Umpire Chi-Lin has done a good job so far of marshalling the action.
15-11. Play.
Keeping good pace of play, no delays. It's always important.
Out. Service over. 12-15.
Well, this service absolutely crucial for Lin Wang. This is a good place to make their comeback if they're going to do it. They don't want it to go to 17, 18. A couple of points here would do them the world of good. Oh, it's a service error.
Service over. 16-12.
Not what they would have wanted at all. Great variation from Wang and Teo. Started off big.
Service over, 13-16.
It's a net in the end that denied them. Again, important serve for the Chinese Taipei pair.
Ready.
How close was that? If that had gone long,
17,
then it would have been a completely different situation. 16-15 as opposed to 17-14. Wang and Teo are going to feel good trying to close out this first game from here.
Wang Chi-Lin, ready. Play.
So tight over the net.
Service over, 15-17.
That was a nice little nick in by Ong Yu-sin. He saw that angle, and there's a bit of frustration being seen now on Wang Chi-Lin's face. Couldn't pick that up, but that was a tough shot. And now this first game might just be swinging the way of the Malaysians. Great. Just on the outside of the arm, that return from Wang Chi-Lin. He's won back an important point. Oh, nicely picked up off the net. Oh! Just denied. The margins are getting smaller and smaller, and as is the lead. 1 point now. Lead Wang with a chance to tie it up, possibly take this to extra points. That's how close it came. Both warmed up, and this is turning into quite the contest now.
17.
Even though there is a bit of frustration there, it's the right type of frustration. Head's certainly not dropping at all. Nice angle from Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over, 18-19.
Well, it's all about psychology when it comes to situations like this. Wang and Teo are going to be very wary of the fact they were in the lead, and by a fair amount, they've gifted this back. In the same way, conversely, Li and Wang are going to be thinking, well, hold on, this isn't over yet at all. That's big. Ong Yu-sin coming in.
Fault.
Just had the idea that when that lift came back, that's exactly what he was going to use. A jump fire. The second one with a little bit less pace, but still just enough venom. And there's that psychology again. Believing, they're feeling it. 2 game points. Oh, what a defense.
Fault.
How did they get through that? Unbelievable stuff from Wang and Teo. 21-18.
And Teo Yi, 21-18.
Wow, what kind of defense was that on that last point? Wow. 19 minutes. And they've got 1 foot in the quarterfinals.
Kalau boleh, ini tekan, jangan tekan lebih kuat tau. Macam bagi jauh saja. Bagi soft je. Tunggu balik.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. On court, please. Yes.
So, back on court for
Second
game 2.
game. Love all. Play.
And it's first blood to the Malaysians, who should now play with a little bit more calmness and confidence, having that first game in the bag. Still, Chi-Lin finding some trouble at the net.
1 love.
And you're going to have to pull that in. It's not critical right now, but certainly later on in this game, they're not going to be making any unforced errors. Straight to ground for Wang Chi-Lin.
Service over, 1 all.
Came back too high. It's good power.
2-1. Service over, 2 all.
Well, certainly in terms of the net exchanges, Wang and Teo have
Wang Chi-Lin.
been a lot
You're walking back too much, right?
more effective. Just a reminder that Wang Chi-Lin
Play.
is beginning to delay a little.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds.
Oh, challenge coming. Interesting point that, because I think it was. I actually thought there was a fault before that. If this comes through, our second challenge of the day.
Correction out. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Chi-Lin.
Well, let
3-2.
called in the end. And service back with Ong and Teo. Oh, absolutely wrong-footed Ong Yu-sin. Net playing a huge role in that point. Big slip. Oh, they make it look so easy, these
Service over.
top badminton players, when they
3-4.
run around this court, but really, it really is so delicate in terms of footing and balance. It's really nice from Ong Yu-sin. Took that from behind him. Just on the edge of his hitting zone.
4-3.
And not only did he get it, but he also managed to edge out the lead. Teo Yi now. Powerful kill at the nets. And they're off again.
Out. Service
Not
over.
that time.
4-5.
It's very ambitious, that backhand cleared down the line.
5-all.
Would have looked amazing if he'd got it, but a very difficult shot to pull off, even in the best of conditions.
Service over. 6-5.
And once again, this game has started off on the edgy side of things, very quick points. And most of them falling
7-5.
towards the Malaysians.
Left. Li Yang. Ready faster. All right, ready faster. You must.
No, I don't think it's intentional. They are very much caught up in the moment. But again, Chi-Lin, the umpire, adding that bit of pressure on them.
Service over. 6-7.
Good drive from Wang Chi-Lin. Just skimmed the back line.
Seven all.
A couple of centimeters to the right. That would have meant they kept their lead, but the Chinese Taipei pair tied up at 7. Immediate challenge coming in. And to be honest,
Challengers called out.
I think he might actually have a chance there. That looked 50-50. Oh no, apologies, that's clearly out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Eight, 7, play.
So for the first time in this game, Li run ahead. So high. Li Yang with absolutely no other choice but to kill that to the ground.
9, 7.
Well, you can see what it means to him now, Wang Chi-Lin, when he misses those. Did say they've really got no leeway for missing shots like that. That was an absolute sitter. Great defense from Wang Yusin. Now he starts to try and control the point. Oh, that was all on Yusin. And Choi, when he was called upon, was left wanting.
Service over, 10-8.
That might go down as the widest shot that we've seen
Service over, 9-10.
today, possibly for the rest of the day. Actually, that was completely off court. Really didn't get a hand on it at all. They have to build this lead. Getting to the second mid-game interval now. That's a good winner. Found that space, created that space between the Malaysians, and then used it. 11-9 up. And a little bit better fortunes in this second game for Li and Wang.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So back on court for this all-important second phase of game 2. This has to work for Li and Wang.
11-9. Play.
It's not the best start.
Service over.
Sure, they would have loved to take a couple of points off that serve. So Ong and Teo chance to battle back here. They just need 11 points. But Li and Wang, well, need 31 points. They're going to make it to the quarterfinals from here. That's one that's gone begging.
11-all.
Oh, what a shot from Choi. Oh, couldn't match it on Yusin.
Service over.
Great transitional shot from Teo in the middle of that rally. Really defending hard. He puts that cross-court drop in with such an acute angle. Just couldn't follow it up his teammate. It's good rotation by the Malaysians. And he's left that long. That was a great point for the Malaysians. Always important to have that defensive rotation. Right there, never too flat, never too lateral, never too vertical, and definitely, of course, never obscuring the other, leaving space. So important in today's men's doubles game to have that effective, and of course, women's doubles as well. Tried to highlight defense again. This time doesn't
Service
work.
over.
So this second game
13-12.
certainly much closer. Can Li and Wang force a third and deciding game? Oh, just lifted into the corner.
Service
Such an
over.
important point for them to win. Win it in
13-14.
some style. And as you can see there, just Wang and Li just bunched up too much on the left side and left acres of space on the right.
Service over. 15-13.
They're still not out of the woods yet, even with this 2-point lead. I just feel it needs to be a bit more. A couple of points here should do it. A mistake by Yi, and that's one of them.
16-13.
I think if they can get to 17-13, then the tables just might have turned in the second game. It's another beautiful drop into the front court, and they've done that.
17-13.
Well, here's the third game on the cards.
The next match on court 2 is women's singles. Kim Ga-eun from Korea versus Sim Yoo-jin from Korea.
Well, as you just heard on the Tannoy,
14-17.
women's singles, that opponent for Yao Jiamin, who we just watched, about to be picked. Easy drop in for Li Yan. Slipped by Yi. The second game running away from them. Looks like we're getting a third.
Yeah, thank you. Service over. 18-14.
Nice return. Great cross court from Yi.
Service over. 15-18.
Got up really well. You just see there. So important to get your body right behind those. Keep your eye on the target. It's all on Yu-Sin. Well, have we got a spectacular grandstand
16-18.
in the offing here. I just really did think when they hit 18 that they might have a really good chance at closing this out, but late flurry from Ong and Teo perhaps. Looking unlikely now.
Service over. 19-16.
They came back so high. And they desperately wanted that point, and they got it. And what's more important is, of course, they got the serve
Service
back.
over. 17-19.
Winning a couple of points off a serve, not that difficult. If they could tie it up at 19 all, well, that's going to put Some real fear into Wang. Not that time.
Service over.
So 3 game points.
20 game point,
for
17.
the Olympic champions. And it's an easy
Game.
body shot. So,
Second game won by Li Yang and Wang Chi-Lin, 21-17, 1 game all.
21-17, they've done the hard part. They forced the 3rd game decider. Both these pairs, of course, started their runs here in Australia with 3 game thrillers. They've got another one here in round 2.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
So here we go, game 3, decider.
Final game. Love all. Play.
And it's first blood to the Malaysians.
Service over, 1 love.
They're the ones that are going to have to deal with the psychological part of it. We're ahead in that second game. It's a good fight back from Wang. Nice pick up by Li. Still on the defense though. Well. Looks like that just drifted in.
Service over, 1 all.
Quick look over to the line judge, but no joy. Now they're finding that line. Good angle there.
2-1.
So continuing that charge from the end of the second game. Wang with a very much earlier lead this time. Pick up that time.
3-1.
Wang and Teo are going to have to snap back into gear. Looks like just a little bit listless coming out of the blocks in this third game. A lot of space on that left side. Oh, good pressure from TPE. Moved forward, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Service over.
Just see him here. He's just at mid-court now, and then he just charges forward. It's 1-2, two quick returns. He's cut all the response time down. He gets the point. Went for the push.
Service
Should have gone for the lift.
4-2.
Again.
5-2.
Reversal of fortune. This was the exact problem that was affecting Li and Wang in that first game. Just couldn't quite find the range at the net. Cost them a lot of points, and of course that first game. Broken string. Oh, actually, that looks like the entire frame is smashed up.
Service over. 3-5.
Very loose. That's what I mean about that psychological edge. It's certainly affecting them. You can see the frustration now on TPE's face. Can't afford to make mistakes like that. And of course, you just can't afford to let it affect you too much. In doubles with the points coming in so quickly. Still managing to keep within 2 points behind, which I've always believed, if it's 2 points ahead, 2 points behind, then it's not that bad. But if you're getting to 6-7 points behind, especially in the latter half of the game, then you've got serious trouble. Oh, that's wide.
Service over. 7-4.
Have to snap back into that explosive energy that you had in the first game. Can't doubt yourself.
Service fault. Hold foot.
Foot fault.
Service over. 5-7.
Golden chance for TPE to start attack back.
Fault.
It's a good start.
6-7.
All they wanted that point. Making their stand in mid-court. They didn't get it.
7-all.
They really, really wanted it.
Fault. Service over. 8-7.
It's just patchy from both pairs now. You know how important this is. What a pickup by Li Yang. Oh, well, well, well. For me, that's rally the match so far.
9-7.
Great attack, great defense from both pairs. It just shows in that replay, you could just see the movement of Li Yang. And on it goes. 8-9 on serve. Key point once again.
Quick towel only. Thank you. Service over. 8-9.
Just got a racket to it, Wang Chi-Lin, but was out of position.
9-all.
Credit to Ong Yu-sin for sending that reply back exactly where it needs to be. 9-all. Oh, that would have gone long if he'd left it. So Ong and Teo have battled back 7-all, then 9-all, now 10-9 on the brink of the third and final mid-game interval. You could take that psychological edge in to that interval on serve. Serve. It's pretty weak from Ong Yu-sin, it has to be said.
Service over. 10-all.
So they do get the mid-game interval in the end, but it's, well, it's close. The margins, absolutely nothing between them right now, these two pairs. 11-10, everything to play for in the second part of this third and deciding game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So the match just
Lead 1.
edging over 50 minutes now. This is it. This is the final phase. The third deciding game to pick a quarter-finalist from these two pairs. Evenly matched so far. They've been forming quite the rivalry.
(11-10).
Everything to play for.
Play.
Could be a costly miss from Ong Yu-sin.
Over. 11-all.
No mistakes allowed by the
Service
pair.
over. 12-11.
Can't be gifting points to your opponents in such a critical point of the game.
Ready, players, come in, come in. You must both be ready faster, okay? Ready to serve, ready to receive, okay?
Another reminder from Chi-Lin. It's too much of it. This match is being played in their heads right now, overthinking the strategies perhaps. Got to keep that pace of play going on court. Oh, that's very long. Wang Chi-Lin too enthusiastic on that time, and that is a 2-point lead. Well,
service over.
their length was a little bit closer, but still out. It's a great passage of play. Wonderful defending from Wang and Li, but just not enough. TPE especially just planting himself in front court, was really hammering home, looking for the kill, but that is the longest rally of the match as well. 28 shots, certainly the most developed. This match hotting up in every aspect.
No, on court. No, on court. Lead. Service over. 14-12.
I think Li was looking for a wipe down there. Denied by Chi-Lin. Well, they really do put out some of these defenses. Just
Service
reflex.
13-14.
Of course, while it looks great for us, the neutral watching, it means positionally you have to really think about your next shot. If you're picking up shots like that, most of the time you do end up losing that point.
Fault.
Fault called there. That's good for them. Back up to 2 points,
Service
and both pairs
over.
now running out of points in this third game.
15-13.
Oh, they're going to call a challenge, but that was certainly too short.
Called out.
Don't think they're going to have any luck there. Of course, latter part of the game, still got your challenges, use them up, get a quick towel down while that's happening, but I really don't fancy his chances here with this challenge. Yeah, no surprises there.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining.
So that lead
Service over.
cut back to 1 point.
14-15. Play.
Oh, great kill again from TPE. And that's what he's been doing. Just been patrolling the front of that net, looking for the opportunity.
Line judge. Line judge. White. Yes.
Moves forward right there. He only needs the first one. Snaps it back.
Yes, quick.
So we're getting too much for what Chi-Lin by the looks of it. Well, he'd better get his head in the game. I've said it before in this match, those were important points, but it doesn't get more important than 16-14 down in the third and deciding game.
Service over.
That's the focus now.
16-14.
wonderful defense. They were setting themselves up for that defense, and they did well. Wang and Teo. Too much for them, though. Did well in the early part of that point.
15-16.
Good pressure from the Yang off the start. Oh, missed that. That's a costly, costly miss. Tried to get a second take on it. That was never going to work. What a way for Ong and Teo to win that 17th point. You never would have thought that was going to happen. I don't think he did either.
Thank you.
All smiles on the Malaysian side, as you'd expect. 17-15 on serve.
Service over.
It's a brilliant opportunity for them.
15.
Almost. That's come back high. Oh, he's left it. He's left it well. What a great run of points
18
for Ong and Teo.
15.
3 points ahead, 3 points needed. And it's a 6th quarterfinal for them. They've managed to convert the previous 5 into 2 semi-finals. If they can get this, another chance to add to that conversion rate.
Fault.
Oh, double tapped.
Service over.
Oh, Teo Yi seems to be loving it.
18.
His partner looks a little bit more edgy. Everything to do for Lin Wang. Try, at least. Well, a bit loose from Ong and Teo.
17-18.
It could have been a little bit tighter on that point, especially at 18-16. If they go on to lose this, then that's going to be not great viewing when they watch this tape back.
Fault.
Another fault again. They've tied it up at 18. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
18 all.
And remember, they lost the lead in the second game. They had a chance to clear it out. And it's Teo Yi again. He's just lost a bit of focus.
19,
and now
18.
the table has swung again. Li and Wang with a great opportunity on serve. 2 points away from what would be their 3rd quarterfinal of the year. That's wonderful. Reply from Teo Yi. Spectre of
Service
extra
over,
points looming.
19 all.
I said at the start of the match, when you've got a 6'1" player at the net, what you don't want to do is lift
Service
high
over.
right in front of him. And that's what they did.
Point 19.
And he sends it back. Irretrievable. So, match point. Just one. Can they convert it?
Ready. Wang.
careful. It's Yi that has made the mistake. He throws his racket down in frustration on the other side of the court. It's Wang Chi-Lin that throws his racket in jubilation because they fought back in the second game after losing the first, and they were behind in the second as well. Yi and Ong Yu-sin have only themselves to blame for losing those leads in the second and third game. Bit loose, as I said, on the 16th points. And perhaps
Match won by Li Yang
and Wang Chi-Lin are on another winning run.
21,
Winners in Japan last week, of course. And they just made it through here. All too much for Wang Chi-Lin. Very expressive player, has to be said. There's confirmation of it. 18-21, 21-17, 21-19. And they are through to the quarterfinals. So, the order of play continues here on court one. Good matches in the women's singles and men's doubles. Up next is the women's singles again qualifier. Huang Qingping from Chinese Taipei taking on the former world #1 and #2 seed, Ratchanok Intanon.